Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, September 2nd, second day of the month. I hope you guys had an amazing day yesterday with family and maybe a little barbecue and what have you to celebrate Labor Day. I sat right here in front of my computer and got some work done. So it was a good day. It was a good day, productive day, productive day. Anyway, so my nugget today is, are you visible? Are you visible? So, my big thing is about brilliance, right? And making sure that your light is so shining so that people can see the light of God within you in all that you do and that you're bearing the fruit of that. I was speaking to somebody this morning and she said something very, very eye opening, because we're always, especially coming from my era and just kind of the things that we ascend to, we will always say that it's not what you know, it's who you know, because whoever you know can be your contact to get you to the place you want to get to, based on your connection. Well, she said this morning that somebody had shared with her, and it just really went bing, like light bulb, that it's not who you know, it's who knows you. Because no matter who you know, if they don't know you, it does you no good. And that's a true, true statement. Are you visible? Do people know you? Do you stand out? Because you should, not because you did something wrong, okay, but because you are the light of God. So therefore, you should stand out and people should know you. And I thought about this and I had to laugh to myself. When you think about it's not who you know, it's who knows you, right? I, as most of you know, I used to work for Don King Productions, and one of my duties was facilitating, organizing, and facilitating his after fight parties. And they were the be all end all parties, right? The after fight party invitations were more in demand than the actual fight tickets. It was crazy. But anyway, so this one particular party, I'm working the door, and I normally would do that, say, for about the first 45 minutes or so, 45 minutes to an hour of the party, just to make sure that Don's special guests got in. As I may not have gotten invitations to them, but I needed to know, I needed to be there to make sure. And I will never forget this one party. Somebody walks up to me and she tells me, she's talking to me, and she tells me, I'm on the list. I was like, you're on the list. And she said, yes, Colette put me on the list. And so I looked at her and I said, she did. She said, yeah, she put me on the list. I said, I said, okay, hold on one moment. Let me check. And I turned, I faced the other way for about 2 seconds. And then I turned back around and I said, no, she said she didn't. She said, you didn't even go anywhere. You didn't even ask her. And I looked at her and said, I didn't have to. I'm Colette. I don't know you. And it was just like, in the look on her face, it was like, be gone. Basically, that didn't work. She knew my name. Somebody had given her my name and she thought she could use my name and get in. Okay. But I didn't know her. Same thing with our situation with God. The Lord says in his word that, many will be saying, Lord, I did this, I did that in your name. And he will look at you and say, I never knew you. Why? Because you didn't get to know him. You just used his name. It's like that young lady just tried to use my name, not even know she was talking to me. We use God's name, but do we have a relationship with him? The word says that those that know their God shall do great and mighty exploits. Don't hide your light under a bushel. Be visible. How are you visible? You're not visible because of what you go out there and do. You visible because you know him and he propels you out there. He puts you on display. People know you because of who you carry, who's inside of you. So are you visible? Do people know you? That's what's important, not just who you know, who knows you. All right. All right. That's my nugget for today. I pray that you will have an incredible day in the Lord. And God willing, I will see you mañana.